Can you imagine an iPhone that anticipates your needs before you even realize them? Brace yourselves, as the future of AI in iOS 18 might just make that a reality. In the always evolving world of technology, rumors are the whispers that fuel our anticipation. And oh boy, the whispers about iOS 18 are rife with excitement. The heart of the chatter? Artificial intelligence. Yes, you heard it right. The next big leap for Apple's operating system could very well be a monumental stride in AI technology. Picture this. Siri, that familiar voice in your pocket, is getting a major upgrade. With the power of generative AI, Siri might soon be able to understand and respond to your needs in a way that feels almost human. Imagine asking Siri for dinner suggestions, and instead of a list of nearby restaurants, she suggests your favorite Italian dish and even predicts you'd want a side of garlic bread. Sounds like a dream, right? But wait, there's more. The Messages app might also be on the brink of a revolution. With the integration of generative AI, your iPhone could potentially grasp the context of your conversations, helping you craft responses or even suggesting emojis that perfectly capture your mood. It's like having a personal assistant who knows you inside out. And here's the cherry on top, the much-awaited shift to the RCS text messaging standard. This could potentially enhance communication between iPhone and Android users, bridging the gap that has long divided the two communities. Imagine seamless messaging, sharing high-quality photos and videos, and even engaging in group chats with your Android-using friends, all without needing a third-party app. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's dive deeper into what iOS 18 might bring to the table. Remember when Siri could only answer simple questions? Well, those days might soon be over. That's right, folks. If the rumors are to be believed, Siri might be gearing up for a major revolution. The whispers in the tech world suggest that Apple's iOS 18 will heavily lean into AI technology. But what does this mean for Siri, you ask? Well, the key phrase here is generative AI. This is a form of artificial intelligence that could potentially take Siri's capabilities to the next level. Imagine a Siri that's more intuitive, more responsive, and yes, even more knowledgeable. So let's dive a little deeper into what generative AI could mean for our favorite virtual assistant. At its core, generative AI allows machines to produce content on their own. Now apply that to Siri. It could mean that Siri might no longer just respond to your queries, but could anticipate them, offering solutions before you even ask the question. Think of it this way. You're planning a trip to Paris, and Siri could already have your flight options, hotel suggestions, and a list of the best croissant shops in town ready for you. Or you're about to head out to work, and Siri could warn you about the traffic on your usual route, suggesting an alternate one. That's not all. Generative AI could also enable Siri to understand context better. Have you ever been frustrated when Siri couldn't follow a conversation or didn't understand the context of your questions? With generative AI, Siri could become adept at understanding the nuances of a conversation, making your interactions with her feel more natural and less like talking to a robot. And the possibilities don't stop there. With the power of generative AI, Siri could also become a more effective tool for the visually impaired, providing more detailed descriptions and more accurate information. The potential enhancements to Siri seem to be groundbreaking, to say the least. Of course, these are all speculations and rumors at this point, but if they hold any truth, we could be on the brink of a Siri revolution. If these rumors are true, Siri could become the personal assistant we've all been dreaming of. Ever wished your Messages app could do more? Your wish might just come true with iOS 18. Picture this, a Messages app that's not just a tool, but a dynamic, engaging part of your conversations. That's the potential we're looking at with the rumored AI overhaul in iOS 18. Imagine having a chat in your Messages app that feels more like a lively discussion, where you're not just sending and receiving text, but interacting with a system that truly understands the essence of your conversation. The magic behind this could be generative AI, a technology capable of creating content that's so human-like, it's almost indistinguishable from something a person would say or write. Now let's consider the possibilities. You're planning a weekend getaway with friends, and the Messages app, powered by AI, could recommend places to visit, based on your group's interests, or perhaps you're in a heated debate about who the best superhero is. The AI could pull up relevant facts to enrich your discussion. And for those times when you're lost for words, the AI could suggest responses that perfectly capture what you want to say. Of course, this isn't just about making your conversations more interesting. It's about making them more efficient too. The AI could identify important details in your chat, like dates and times, and suggest setting reminders or calendar events. And let's not forget the potential for better accessibility, with the AI interpreting and transcribing voice messages for those who may need it. Now, bear in mind, these are all speculations. The exact details of how Apple plans to enhance the Messages app with AI remain undisclosed. But the thought of a Messages app that's more than just a messenger, that's an active participant in your conversations, is undeniably exciting. As we await the official details, let's keep the conversation going. What would you love to see in an AI-powered Messages app? How do you think it could change the way we communicate? Get ready for a messaging experience like never before. How about seamless communication between iPhone and Android users? Sounds like a dream, right? Well, this dream might just be on the horizon with Apple's potential adoption of the RCS text messaging standard in iOS 18. So what's this RCS text messaging standard we're talking about? RCS, or Rich Communication Services, is a protocol that could be the future of text messaging. It's like the SMS and MMS we're used to, but supercharged with features we've come to love in modern messaging apps. Think high-quality image and video sharing, group chats, typing indicators, read receipts, and even end-to-end encryption. Now imagine all these features being available no matter what device you're using, iPhone or Android. That's the promise of RCS. And with Apple rumored to be considering its adoption, we could be looking at a future where your choice of phone doesn't limit your messaging capabilities. This is a big deal. Why? Because for the longest time, one of the major divides between iPhone and Android users has been the messaging experience. iPhone users have iMessage with its blue bubbles, read receipts, and seamless integration across Apple devices. Android users, on the other hand, have been left with standard SMS or a variety of third-party apps. But with RCS, we could see a universal standard that brings the best of modern messaging to everyone, regardless of their device choice. It's a step towards better communication, breaking down the walls between iPhone and Android users. Of course, this is still largely in the realm of speculation. But if Apple does choose to integrate RCS into iOS 18, it could signify a major shift in the mobile landscape. It's an exciting prospect, offering a glimpse of a more connected, less divided tech future. If this becomes a reality, the divide between iPhone and Android users could finally be bridged. So, what does the future hold for iOS? We've embarked on quite the journey today, haven't we? We've explored the exciting possibilities of iOS 18 and the potential advancements it could bring to the table, thanks to artificial intelligence. Siri may become our more personal assistant, understanding our needs better than ever before. The Messages app could undergo a massive overhaul, making our daily conversations more interactive and engaging. And let's not forget the big one, the potential bridging of the iPhone-Android gap. The adoption of the RCS text messaging standard could revolutionize the way we communicate, breaking down the barriers between iPhone and Android users. Just imagine it, a world where your iPhone understands you better, makes your conversations more dynamic, and allows you to seamlessly interact with your Android-using friends. It's an exciting prospect, isn't it? While these are all speculations, one thing is certain: the future of iOS is looking brighter than ever.